Edomite was an indirect enemy. Indirect enemy to Judah, to Israel. Because he didn't come out confrontational. He hid himself somewhere and he was attacking the children of Israel. He was attacking the children of Israel. They were attacking the children of Israel and God was against them. So it's an indirect enemy. So one can have indirect enemy and direct enemy. The Philistines, the Amalekites, they were direct enemies of the children of Israel. Israel knew that these are our direct enemies. But Edomites, who is their close relative, they didn't realize that these also are enemies, but they are indirect enemies. You will see how they were indirect enemies as we move further in this sermon. So who is an indirect enemy? How do we classify an indirect enemy? An enemy who is not directly attacking you, but help your direct enemies to attack you. It's an indirect enemy. He will not directly attack you, but he will be somewhere fueling crisis against you, physically and spiritually. He will never come out. He will try and search who your enemies are and be fueling the fire against you through them. They are indirect enemies. God is against them. Edomites, they put themselves as indirect enemy of Judah. Who is an indirect enemy? Someone close to you who could be of help to you to ward off your enemies from attacking, but instead assisted the direct enemies to attack and overcome you. He had all the capacity, know what it takes to prevent your enemies from attacking, to ward off the enemy from attacking you. But instead of doing that, he assisted the enemy to carry out assault, attack against you, either physically or spiritually. They are indirect enemies. You should be careful, you should be mindful of all these things. That there are some indirect enemies working against you, assisting your enemy to get rid of you. They may be close to you. Just like Edomites were very close to Judah. They are relatives. But they were helping the enemies of Judah to attack them. So who is an indirect enemy? An indirect enemy is somebody that when your real enemy or direct enemies attack you, he will be rejoicing 24/7. Hey, see your indirect enemy. You won't know. He will be glad, he will be happy that direct enemies are attacking you. And maybe it's even, just what I say, he will also be assisting the direct enemies, or he will never come out. Until when you are in distress, then he will not come out. When you are already in distress, afflicted, then you will assist the enemy to attack you. They are your indirect enemy. Do also ensure that they also prevent your way of escape when your direct enemies are attacking you.